SYN.com.
These people, dressed as they are, come from all over the United States to make deals. Here in the marketplace of America, let's make a deal. And now, here's America's top trader, TV's big dealer, Monty Hall.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I sure like to see you here, and you're all looking so wonderful and great. I must tell the audience, before we started tonight, we all had a little sing-song in the audience, and you folks were tremendous. I taped it. We're sending it to Fred Waring, and if he can ever use you, we're all going to be in business. You like that game? Now we're going to play another game. We did Row, Row, Row Your Boat, which is an old children's game. Another children's game is Follow Your Leader. And we'll play Follow Your Leader right now, and we'll play it with these three people right over here. And we'll have a lot of fun. If these three people will stand up, I'll find out who's going to play the game. I can't see. Oh, now I can see. It's Evelyn, right? Evelyn Beach? Right. Your name is Don Dias and Dolores Walker. Now, the way we play Follow the Leader is that we assign one person to be the leader, and the other two abide by what the leader says, right? That's a good way to play the game. No, you're the leader. It was a fair election. I made you leader. All right, now here's what happens. You, leader, decide whether you folks here, all three of you, want what's inside the box, and we'll duplicate what's inside, or you could have, each and every one of you could have some money. And you know how much money I'm prepared to give you? I'm prepared to give you Peter Piper on the Pickled Peppers. I'm prepared to give you a $500 bill each. That's one for you, and one for you, and one for you. Now, do you want them to, each of you, to have the 500 or the duplicate of the box?
The money.
The money. So she has made her decision, and we shall now see what was in the box. In the box was chicken chow mein, a delicious Chinese dinner.
Yes, LaTroy Chinese chicken bipack chow mein. Just heat up the meat from the top can, and then add the oriental vegetables from the bottom can. Quick, easy, and delicious, and it's from LaTroy.
And you see how happy they were?
Yeah.
Each one of them got $500 when each one of them might have had Chinese dinner.
What?
You think that's all we had in the Chinese dinner you just turned down? No way, because we also had, in between here, a little bit of money for each of you. Grab the other end of this. Doing! And you could have had not $500 each, but take a look at this. What do you see here? $1,500. There was for each of you Chinese dinner and $1,500 for you, $1,500 for you, and $1,500 for you. I don't think you're much of a leader. Did you like that, Hurt?
Yes, I did.
Do you want her to continue on a leader, or should we have new elections and maybe appoint the man or something? What do you think? Would you like to see him as the new leader?
I don't care.
You don't care. And how do you feel?
No, I'm going to keep my money.
Oh, it's not. No. If he's the leader and he decides, you're going to lose your money.
I know. Excellent.
You want to be the leader?
Yeah.
Aw, shucks. We got Gary Cooper here. All right, you're the new leader. Do you want to keep the $500 that each of you now have, or would you like to trade it away for a duplicate of what's in the large box Carol Merrill is standing beside right now? You are the leader. You are the leader. Don't listen to them. Decide what you want to do. He decides to keep the money. Aren't you happy about that? He decided to keep the money. Now, what could each of you have owned? We had some lovely appliances back there for each and every one.
From Modern Maid, the smoothie range with 2 continuous cleaning ovens and smokeless broiling, plus a glass ceramic cooktop, all with high-level controls. Beauty and convenience from Modern Maid. The range sells for $700. Then the world-famous Amana 22 decorator model refrigerator freezer, 35 3/4 inches wide, with all Amana's exclusives, including an automatic ice maker. It sells for $777. And we had filled it with $50 worth of skim milk. Discover flavorful taste you'd never expected of skim milk. Enjoy satisfying Weight Watchers skim milk soon. The entire deal was valued at $1,527.
Now, that's twice. You've turned down a $1,500 deal. But you still have your $500, despite the fact that you turned down $1,500 both times. Since you were the leader once, Evelyn, and you were the leader once, why don't we ask Dolores, the I don't care girl, whether she wants to be the leader right now?
Yeah, I'll be the leader.
Good. Well, listen, leader, here's what you have to decide to do. You each have a $500 bill, and that's not bad, right?
That's right.
All right, you can keep the $500 bill, or you could go for what's behind the curtain Carol Merrill is now showing us. Back of me, I hear everyone saying, if she takes my money... She decides to keep the money. All right, Dolores has decided to keep the money, so once again, they keep the $500, and once again they turn down a curtain, and what did they turn down this time? But a whole new set of party furniture.
Yes, it's Chromecraft Fiesta Party Set, a total family game room and a blend of wrought iron, melamine plastic tops, and luxurious velvet upholstery. Chromecraft sells for $1,111. And to help you liven up those parties, here's the electrophonic console stereo with an 8-track tape player. It's from the famous Spiegel Catalog Company. Over 50,000 quality items providing value, selection, and savings. Spiegel, Chicago, 60609. It retails for $299.95. So the total value of this deal, $1,410.95.
And you still have $500. $1,500 turned down, $1,500 turned down, $1,400 turned down. You happy?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, if you're happy. Oh, there goes Carol Merrill standing over, and yet another curtain is on display. But this time you can make your own independent decision. If any one of you wants to go for that curtain, you don't have to talk it over, because you, of course, Evelyn, you just want the money, right? So I won't even bother talking to you. Dolores, how do you feel? Do you want the curtain, or do you want to hang on to your $500?
I'll take the curtain.
You're going to take the curtain. And how about you?
I'll take...
Don. Don is going to take the curtain, so two of them take the curtain, and only Evelyn, who wanted the $500, hangs on to the $5. She's the only one who retained it. What's behind the curtain for Don and Dolores? Each of them has a piggy bank. It's our Let's Make a Deal piggy bank, but look at it this way. It's just not 3 to be divided. There's 3 for each of you. Doesn't that make it all better? With the price of pork these days, you don't think so? I don't know if it's worth $500, but the way prices are going, it could be someday. Just fatten them up, and they'll be worth a lot. Thank you, Don, Dolores, and nice going, Evelyn. You quit in the nick of time. In our next deal, we're going to present our famous Let's Make a Deal cash register. You know the one where you take money out, you don't put any money in? As we said before, we're going to have our very famous cash register, the Let's Make a Deal cash register, and it's a very good deal, too. And I'm going to employ Chris and Alan Plash. Did I get the right name? Plash. I like the way you're dressed up. I know one must be for real, right? Did I guess right? And that's sort of called sympathetic vibrations. Yes, I know. All right, Chris, when are you expecting?
December.
Very good. All right, now, on your sign, it says, I'd like to dance my way to a deal, and you could, of course, you get a nice, wonderful dance costume. Alan, I don't know what your excuse is, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you down to our very famous cash register and hope that you can get $500 out of it. And if you can, here's what you could buy on Let's Make a Deal for $500. A luxurious station wagon.
Yes, that's the Caprice Estate Wagon, Chevrolet's top-of-the-line wagon, a beautiful blend of luxury and utility. Chevrolet, building a better way to see the USA. With tax and license, it sells for $6,122.79.
And you can buy it for just $500 right here on Let's Make a Deal. And you see, what we have inside the cash register is $900, and we let you hit the keys. And every time you hit a key, a certain amount of money pops up over here, and you get to keep that amount of money. And you keep going until you have $500. Of course, you can quit any time you want, but if you can get $500, you can buy the car for that. The reason I say you can quit any time you want is that among the 15 keys, there are 2 that say no sale. If you should hit a no sale sign at any time, you lose everything, your chance at the car and all the money that you possess. But as you know, there are 2 no sale buttons, 13 with cash, so maybe you think that your chances are pretty good. We'll show you how it works. Jay will hit the first key. That one says $50. We take 50 out of the machine, give it to you, it's yours. He closes it, and at the same time he marks that one off, you can't hit that one again. All right? Who's going to do the punching? It's going to be Chris. She walks over, and now the camera can't see what you're punching. No, they want to see. Yes, that's right. They want to see which one you punch and what happens. Could you believe the very first punch said no sale? You sure are lucky. I'll tell you what, you know, this deal ended a little too soon. So I'll tell you what, I still want you to have another chance at something. So I'll tell you what I'll do with you. You can hit any key, and whatever amount of money comes up, you can keep as a consolation prize. There are 50s and 100s, so you get either 50 or 100. But if you hit that other no sale button, yes, I will give them the car. A woman suggested it, so I said, let's go. Hit any key you want, you get the amount of money, but if you hit the other no sale button, you'll still get the car. One shot to a customer. Here we go, Chris. This is for everything. 50, 100, or the car. $50 is what you get. What did she do?
She was awful close to pushing this one right here. And look at that one.
She was one right next door to it, right. She hit this one over here for 50. The one right to the right of that was the other no-sale button, and you could have had a car. Well, we had some opportunities, and we didn't get it, but you got 50 and have a nice, happy bouncy. Good luck to you, Alan. Lots of luck. That didn't take very long. Well, maybe I can make up for it by giving some money away to the next people, fast. Audience yelled out. We'd like to see where all the money was in the machine. We showed you the two no-sale buttons were here and here. They were marked off on the first one that Jay hit. All along the top row, take a look at these. Can you see them? 100, 50, 50, 100, the one that she hit, the other no-sale button, and 100. On the bottom row, 50, 50, 100, 50, 50, and 100. You've seen them all. That's all there is to that deal. And back the cash register goes, and the money goes to me. Want to make a deal? Faye Bridges. If you're salt, there's got to be somebody back there in the audience called Pepper. Yes. I bet you. Yeah, was that the husband or the friend or what?
My husband.
Yeah, well, let Pepper stay where he is, and I'll just make my deal with Faye Bridges right now. Do you want to trade for this box that Jay just brought down? Oh, listen, before I show you what's in there, I'll offer you some money for it. I was going to offer 200, but since I had so much left over from the last deal, I'll double it to 400. Do you want the 400 or do you want the box? Watch out, you may burn your bridges behind you. You want the box. She turns down $400, and she has a collection of jewelry right over here. Watches, rings. Let's hear all about it.
17 jewel watches from Waltham. The Diamond Sonata with 6 diamonds and 14-karat white gold, plus chrono beacon self-winding chronograph that tells the date with stopwatch features. Both an international product of Waltham in Chicago. They sell for $265. Then a 4-karat gem quality Chatham-created emerald. Its brilliance is showcased by simple elegance of the 14-karat white gold mountings. Designed by Pacific Seabourn, it retails for $2,200. So, the total value of the deal is $2,465.
$2,465. Congratulations to Faye Bridges. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. All right. So that... Hold it. I saw firemen. Go. No. Not that I want to make a deal with them. There's a fire backstage, and we would like... deal with them, and we'll burn the place down? All right, first we deal, then we put out the fire. Rick Verdugo. Rick Verdugo, as in California, as in Verdugo Hills and stuff like that, right?
I wish I owned part of them.
You're not from the original family that owned it all, huh?
Probably somewhere back, but...
You're the part that got away. Right. All right, you want that box on the display floor where Carol's standing?
Yes.
You want $250? Wait a minute, we're doubling everything, right? I'll double that to $500.
$500.
That's what I said. Then you can become one of the rich Verdugos.
I'll take the box.
He still wants the box. He turns down $500. What have we got for Rick Verdugo back there? Is he happy with this? He's got himself a big bonus. You'll learn now.
It's the new Triumph Bonneville motorcycle powered by a 750cc vertical twin engine. The Bonneville features a 5-speed gearbox and a Triumph Lockheed front disc brake. Retails for $1,850.
Congratulations. Thank you. Now you'll be able to get to the fire in a hurry. Right? No traffic will stop that fireman when he makes his answer to the call. And remember, backstage. Is the fire still going backstage? It's out? Oh, then we can have some very nice dinner later on. It was in my stove. I just wanted you to know that. Shelley Jones. Do that again. Do that. Shelley Jones. Shelley, I'm going to make a deal with you. I'm going to give you that curtain that Carol's standing in front of, okay?
Yes.
You want a little peek at what's back there?
Yeah.
It's just a small little peek? All right, just a little peek. Oh, that was too big a peek. Now she sees all that honey.
$50 worth of sous vide, which is super for spreading, sweetening, topping, baking, and cooking. Pure old-fashioned goodness in every drop of sous vide honey.
Right. Now, no matter what happens, this is a honey of a deal for you because there's honey over there, and I got some money, honey. Yes, I'm going to offer you $300 for that honey and what's behind there. $400. $500. $600. $700. $800. $900. $1,000. You got me going. You said yes, no, no, yes, no. It's the, you want the honey and what's behind it? You've got yourself a honey of a deal. The American dream waiting for you. Milk and honey. There it is. The American dream. Milk and honey. A milk cart and cow for some. Look at this. Look at this. She gives me a kiss. Is that too much? She gives me a kiss when she just lost $1,000, but all is not lost. You got that milk. You got the cow. You got the honey. Now explain that to your honey when you speak to him. Right? Thank you, Shelley Jones, even though you got dunked. What a good sport you are. I have a feeling that Shelley was a little influenced by the people behind her who were screaming, "Go for the honey!" She thought the 1,000 might be good, but you can't resist. When 5 people are screaming right in your ear, "Go all the way." It's a car. Your sister, you heard her? And she's way back there? Way back there, she heard her sister. Oh, which one? Oh, right behind you. It was you, Laurie, that told it. Not now, you can't change. All right, now we go into the big deal, which is worth $9,332. Let's see if we can get a couple of traders to trade what they've already won for a chance. Remember, they're risking it. Let's see if Faye Bridges wants to risk $2,465 that she has for a chance at the big deal. Faye says yes. Rick Verdugo has a motorcycle worth $1,850. The fireman says he's going to go. Ding, 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 ding. Stick around and see what happens in just a minute. All right, now, the big deal is worth $9,332, and it could be behind door number 1, or 2, or 3. Now we have 2 folks who've risked $2,400 and $1,800. I think over here, Faye Bridges, what door do you want?
2.
Door number 2. And Rick Verdugo, what door do you want?
3.
Door number 3.
Right.
All right. Nobody took 1, so we'll take a look at door number 1. And back there we had luggage and cosmetics.
A 6-piece set of Samsonite silhouette luggage for ladies, stained and scuff resistant with concealed blocks. Samsonite makes travel a little easier. The luggage sells for $229.50. Then there was a $60 assortment of beauty care products from Banda Gift Counselors. Banda Beauty Counselors, your phone book, list your neighborhood Banda Beauty Counselor to help you select your own customized beauty program. Those will help make you look smart and sharp. Here's something that'll make your clothes look great. There was a new washer and dryer. Yes, we had Sears Kenmore washer and dryer. Dependability and service featuring cycles to handle today's new hits. And permanent press and wrinkle guard cycles to save you baskets of ironing. They sell for $589.90. And there was a supply of Snowy Bleach. Ounce per ounce, Snowy Bleach washes twice as many wash loads as the other leading powdered bleach. Great value. Total value of the deal was $904.40.
Of course, if you had traded for that, you would have traded down considerably. And you took door number 3, and you took door number 2, and you risked $1,800 in a motorbike. You risked $2,400 worth of jewelry, and we're going to show you what you risked $1,800 for. And here you are. You've got some candy.
A $50 assortment of Tootsie Roll products, a rainbow of candies for kids of all ages for the makers of the original Tootsie Roll. That's a sweet deal, but the rest of it is even sweeter. A beautiful new car!
Motorcycle.
It's the Camaro LT, the beautifully styled style sport model from Chevrolet. The seats pour comfortably and features a flow-through ventilation system. Camaro LT by Chevrolet. Loaded with extras with tax and license, it sells for $4,766.03. So the total value of your deal is $4,816.03.
Well, Rick, we were going to send you to Fires on a motorcycle, and instead we're going to send you in a flashy automobile. You're really going to go in style. Congratulations to you kids, and that's not even the big deal. The big deal. Ready, quick, as we used to say in skipping. Salt and pepper, salt and pepper, salt and pepper. What do we got for salt and pepper? Show them quick, show them quick, man. Door number 2, we're going to have some brick.
200 square feet of Z-Brick give character and elegance to your walls from the family of Z-Brick products. The 200 square feet are worth $276.60, and it'll look great in your living room along with this brand new living room furniture. That's the new Casual Air Group, created by Berkline just for your special relaxation room. Featuring deep button tufted seat and back, pillow-wrapped arms with a glowing wood trim, complete from sofa to lamps. Berkline's Casual Air. The set retails for $1,562. That furniture's great for entertaining, and so is this, the latest in home organs. Lowry Venus with Genius. Musical magic at your fingertips. Play songs in minutes with automatic rhythm accompaniment and bass for beginners or accomplished musicians. Features Lowry's exclusive automatic organ computer. The organ sells for $1,995. And when you're not entertaining with that, you can be enjoying this complete home entertainment center. Philco Ford's Deluxe Color TV Home Theater Combination Mediterranean-style armoire featuring a solid-state chassis, FM/AM receiver with 8-track stereo tape cartridge player, automatic record changer, and 6 speakers. It retails for $1,199. So far, the deal is worth $5,032.60.
Does that mean you're going to have to do some redecorating around the house? Well, I'm going to give you some money to help you with that redecorating. I have a check over here, and I think it's in the amount of $4,300. So your big deal's worth $9,330. Congratulations to Salt and Pepper, Mr. and Mrs. Bridges. Go down and take a look at all the things that you have won. Go down and take a look at your new car. Congratulations to everybody from Let's Make a Deal. Boy, we got a lot of happy winners. And look at them scurrying. They're running to the wrong doors. They don't know what they're doing. I'll make a fast deal with you, Ben. I will give you $100 for every silver dollar you've got. $100 for every silver dollar. You don't have any silver dollars, Ben Aguna? Then I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you $50 for every quarter you got, up to 10 quarters. You got some quarters? I'll give you $50 for each quarter, up to 10. You can make a fast $500. She says she's got 10. You're going to have $500 in the next 30 seconds, Ben Aguna. And while we're looking at that, those kids are with their car, those kids with their new living room, clutching their check. Everybody seems to be happy. I'll tell you what, while they're doing that, you show me some gum. I'll give you $200, Adele Bishop. Gum, $200. Where are the quarters, Jan? Come on, Jan, let's get those quarters. Well, I'll tell you what, even if we go off the air, we stay with the people and pay them off if they've got it. Many times, we go off the air in the middle of a deal. I want you to know that we stay with them until they show me that they've either got it or have not got it. So I'm staying with Jan. She says I've got it. What happened to the gum back there? No gum. All right, show me a comb. I'll give you $50. If it's black, I'll give you $100. While she's looking for the comb, look, if they've turned everything upside down. They got everything. They got everything. But you've got to find it.
Let's Make a Deal is a Stephanatus Monty Hall production. Jay Stewart speaking.
It's worth $500.